Tina! Hello, Tina! Tina!
How'd you get up there?
Because whenever I have my bullhorn and my flag, wait, so where are you guys sitting?
Look, I got some. I got a gift. Oh my God, how am I gonna give it to you? There's no way.
All right, make some noise. There we go. It's starting to work a little bit on my voice. Sounds like it normally does. When we fight, we. When we unite, we. When we fight, we. When we unite, we. When we fight, we. When we unite, we. Make some noise. Streaming is also on 88.3 FM. Make sure that you hop on. If you can't hear it, you tune in to 88.3 FM. Make some noise.
My
a hard battle for the other side. I also want to say that there are a lot of people out here that are doing this a lot longer than I have. And I want to give all of those people credit because they have laid the groundwork for what it's going to take. They have been prepping and ready for this mass movement. They have been planning for all of us to join. So I hope you are ready. Are you ready? Thank you very much. I appreciate you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and fighters of freedom, I stand before you not just an artist, but as a voice, as a son of resistance. I was born in the shadows of the brutal military dictatorship, a regime that strangled my homeland Brazil for 20 years. It was 20 years of fear, 20 years of silence, 20 years where truth was punished, art was censored, and dreams were buried beneath boots and batons. They called it order, but it was power. They called it progress, but it was death. They turned the truth into crime and torture into policy. Torture never again. Turned the truth into crime and torture into policy. Torture never again. Torture never again.
Like, let me get my background.
He rose from the sewers of privilege, preaching lies to the desperate, offering hate as hope. He attacked the very idea of truth. He laughed at justice. He attacked the very idea of truth. He laughed at justice. He quotes dictators, took bans. He cleared erasure, censorship, police violence, corporate greed, dressed up as freedom. This is the people we tried to disappear are now marching with the Oscar in our hands. We are the resistance. We are the future. We are the living proof that love is stronger than fear. And the truth is stronger than any regime. This is not just about politics. This is about life. This is about love. It's about the right to exist, to dance, to sing, to shout, to kiss, to be without fear. I ask you, will you let the ghost of fascism rise again? Will we surrender our voices, our art, our freedom? Or will we rise up together? Or will we rise up together? The fight is now, the fight is ours, and we will never, ever, ever, ever be silent. Vou fazer banzé, vou mostrar no pé, vou dar pra morena tudo que ela quer. Vou fazer banzé, vou mostrar no pé, vou dar pra morena tudo que ela quer. Eu vi você chegar na pista elétrica. Eu vi você chegar na faísca. Hey! Iguais e tribos, todos vão querer dar um passo nessa dança até amanhecer. Iguais e tribos, todos vão querer dar um passo nessa dança até amanhecer. Vamos a bailar, dançar, let's dance, oh, oh, let's dance, 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 rock, rock. Drum Trump, check it out, here's the track called Drum Trump. Brasil! Is your baby. Quem é que baixa a mulher na tua cabeça? Quem é que deixa o pé? Quem é que bota a camisa? É, faz cafuné na tua cabeça. Quem é que beija o teu pé? Quem é que bota a tua mesa? Quem? É teu bem. It's your baby. Come on. Ha, ha. Quem é teu baby? Get your love always win. Hey, love always win. Ballin', hey, who? Check to how? Check to how? Ballin' on top of time. I'm ballin' on top of time. I'm ballin' on top of time. Ha, ballin', ha ha, ballin'. And making it happen in Beverly Hills. Ha ha, the fight is so hot, the sky like a cop. In Beverly Hills, ha. Serving a buffet, just give a man in Beverly Hills. Party. We are here, we are clear. Too many bills, I need a machine. Clear. Ballin' in Beverly Hills. I'm ballin'. Just looking for thrills. Depois de morto, não quero nem saber. Depois de morto, não quero nem saber. As minhas cinzas não vão poder dançar. E o meu gogó já não vai mais beber. Perfeito, tudo perfeito. No fim não tem mais jeito. Tá tudo lindo, tá tudo certo. Foi só mais um, certo do outro. Foi só mais um, certo do outro. Foi só mais um. Vem, meu galera, Rojão. We are here, we are clear. Yeah. Step from. It's going down here, right? Who knew that fighting back could be so fun when we unite and experience each other's culture? When we fight back, we. When we fight, we. When we fight, we. Oh my God, over 100,000 people here today. Make some noise! All right. I'm going to bring up the next individual who's going to bless you with their presence, with their knowledge, with their life story. This person has been fighting against all odds for multiple communities. I'm going to bring up the legend, the one, the only, 𝕬𝖊𝖑𝖑 from Trans Coalition. Make some noise!
What's up, beautiful people? I say, what's up, beautiful people? I say, what's up, beautiful people? Gracias a Dios, gracias a la tierra y gracias a todos ustedes por estar aquí. Mi nombre es 𝕬𝖊𝖑𝖑 Salcedo. My name is 𝕬𝖊𝖑 Salcedo, and I do have the privilege to be the president and the CEO of the exist and for us to be who we are. So give it up for yourselves. I am so grateful to the organizers who thought me worthy of being here with you. I want to share my experience, strength, and hope with you. I love you, my dear. I love you. I love you. As you know, even in spaces like this, we have fucked up people who think that they can say for me to shut up right in this very moment. But what we can tell them is to fuck up. Say it with me. Fuck up. Fuck up. And that's the same that we tell all those motherfuckers who have organized to tell us that we should not exist. Who are blaming us for existing. They cannot understand the transgender, expansive, and intersex communities have been part of all of our histories. And they think that whatever they're doing, they're going to erase us from our humanity. But what I'm going to say, fuck them. I say fuck them. I say fuck them. Fuck them. Because we as people are dreamers. We as people are truth tellers. And our truth is what has brought us here, is it not? Our truth will always survive. Because all of us are divine creations. All of us are truth tellers. All of us are green fires. All of us are standing up to the bullshit. And we have to continue to stand up to the bullshit. And the revolution is here right now. The revolution is not going to be what the lies that they're saying on social media. The revolution is not going to be what the lies that they're saying on social media. All of those motherfuckers. I wanna also bring into the space 𝕬𝖓𝖌𝖊𝖑𝖊𝖘, who was brutally murdered by Los Angeles Police Department. It is important for all of us to understand that the state is not our friend. The state is the ones who want to erase us. But again, we're going to say, fuck them! Fuck them! Fuck them! I want to thank you so much for being here, for standing up for truth, for understanding that all humanity deserves love and respect. And all of us are
If you're a leftist in the house, make some noise. If you're a progressive in the house, make some noise. If you're a Democrat in the house, make some noise. All right, look at, we're coming together, we're consolidating, we're coming together. I want you to give the next speaker the loudest, the most welcoming noise you can make. Up next, we're going to hear from Francesca Florentini. Make some noise!
Los Angeles, say it with me.
And it's not going to be Uber. You guys are beautiful, but I don't know why everyone's so mad. Okay? Yeah, your savings are being completely ruined. We're taxing penguins on uninhabited islands. Okay? We're going to war with our natural-born enemy, Canada. And have you even said thank you once? No, I'm really honored to speak with you. I just love, how many people are here? You're beautiful. This is a class war, y'all. It is a class war. It is on. It is on. And I, for one, am tired of losing it. It's time to start winning. There is no adults in this administration. No adults are in the room unless they get added on Signal. Okay, that's just their mistake. Here's what I want to say. A lot of us, you came out today, but ultimately, you might not believe in yourself. You might think, man, can I do this? Do I have the stamina? You know, it's called imposter syndrome. You guys know what I'm talking about? I have it right now. I'm like, am I even good enough to be here? Am I brave enough? Do I have enough followers on Red Notes? Fuck yeah, till home shoot! But I'm here to tell you that the only imposters in this country are in the Oval Office right now. Let's talk about it. You got Pete Henson. Classic DEI hire. DUI hire. RFP Jr. He's the head of Health and Human Services. That dude is not healthy or human. He's a roided up 70-year-old who doesn't believe in germ theory and he eats roadkill. And he's destroying our health infrastructure. I just want to know, Los Angeles, how is this the Kennedy that lives? You know what I'm saying? But you got J.D. Vance. Just a bloated class traitor, right? Class traitor sold his entire people. Just a bloated class traitor, right? Class traitor sold his entire people out to work for oligarchs like Peter Thiel. Worked for a guy that he called the Hitler of America, Donald Trump. And then you've got a former reality star, no, not that one, the real world star overseeing the FAA, former WWE wrestling magnate who's dismantling the Department of Education. Look. If Linda McMahon wants to dismantle the DOE, then she should have to wrestle 28 third graders just like every other public school teacher. And then there's the man who we all came out to say fuck you today, right? The man, the myth, the legend, Elon Musk. A guy who was born with an emerald mine up his ass. And he still can't find a shirt that fits right. Go to Mars already, Hall. They are the imposters. Hall. They are the imposters, okay? And they have the audacity to call us freeloaders because we want social security. They call us criminals when we peacefully protest, or terrorists when we say no to the genocide in Gaza. workers, we are the real thing, okay? We're the real thing. Our families, our friends, your work, your industry, your schools, your parks, your libraries. We, who they're trying to disappear like 𝕬𝖆𝖊𝖑𝖊𝖘 and 𝕮𝖆𝖑𝖑 and 𝕬𝖆𝖑𝖊𝖑𝖊𝖘. We are real, so take a deep breath and let that imposter syndrome leave your body, and let's defeat these demagogues. And as always, free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Progressive Democrats coming together to swing the pendulum further left. Make some noise! We want to see a free and liberated Palestine. Make some noise! We want the exploitation out of Congo. Make some noise! We want free healthcare in America. Make some noise! Speaking of healthcare, I'm going to bring up one of the essential workers. This individual represents National Nurses United. Make some noise for Sandy Ray.
Well, I have to say, this is a beautiful sight. They said, are you nervous? I said, no, I love the surgeons already. These are my friends. So thank you for coming out tonight. And stay hydrated. Just kind of do that little plug. Stay hydrated. We got some nurses in the house.
That way in exit, you should not have been allowed on the stairs unless you're a certified media.
Well, some guys don't hear.
Do you have
My name is Sandy Ray. I'm an operating nurse, working operating nurse, and president of the California Nurses Association National Nurses Organizing Committee. And I love my love for nurses. You love nurses? There you go. Well, sorry we have to be out here today for this reason, but it's a beautiful day and it's a beautiful fight. As union nurses, we have long fought for Medicare for all, because we know that health care is a human right. Anybody believe health care is a human right? We nurses are protectors of public health. We believe in science. We believe in the germ theory. We advocate for our patients. We know through both science and experience that health is not just about medical symptoms. It's also about the world we live in. It's about our jobs, our communities, our families, our support systems, and all those support systems that we rely on. Those include Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, Department of Health and Human Services, and the Veterans Affairs Administration. Right now, those support systems are under attack. What do we do? That's right. And that's what we're going to do. We've got some work to do. The current administration wants to weaken and privatize these programs that have helped millions of people stay alive, stay housed, and cared for. Without these programs, our most vulnerable seniors, low-income families, people with disabilities, and veterans will suffer. Are we going to allow that? And while we're attacking social programs, they're also stripping away protected union rights. Any union workers out there? They're also stripping the rights of federal workers. Are we going to allow that to happen? Including 15,000 of our VA nurses. They know that when we are united, we can hold them accountable. So they're trying to break our solidarity. We won't let them. We are very strong. Why is this current administration doing this? Because they don't believe in a society where we take care of each other. They want a society where the wealthy and powerful get richer while the rest of us struggle. They say that people should be responsible only for themselves, at the same time handing out billions in tax breaks, subsidies, and bailouts to giant corporations. To be clear, our nation's public programs were created for a reason. During times of struggle like the Great Depression, the World Wars, and Vietnam, during times when our economic system failed everyday people, seniors were dying in poverty, veterans were left without care, and millions of Americans lacked basic services to live. And you know what? The administration knows these are popular programs with voters, so they can't get rid of them overnight. They're very sneaky. What they are going to do instead is have a plan to turn these public programs into money-making systems for private corporations. They're trying to pave the way for their billionaire besties to skim money off the top. For example, they can help seniors manage their Social Security accounts for a fee. That's what's disgusting. How do they justify doing this? First, they have to break the system, they slash money, cut staff, change policies, until the program no longer functions properly. Then, private corporations swoop in to save the day. Are we going to let this happen? Not on our watch. You must stand up for a society that values people over profit. Hands off our public services. Our seniors, our communities, our patients, our veterans, we all depend on this. Hands off. When public programs are under attack, what are we going to stand up like that? When you take on one of us? When you take on one of us? I'm sorry, you got some work to do.
Make some noise! Sandy Ray, make some noise! Man, when you take on all of us, when we fight, when we unite, we make some noise. Oh, and I hope you're ready for the next individual who's going to come and speak. I'm telling you, you're in for a treat. Man, this queen is the anthem. This queen is the one, the only fighter for Black Lives Matter, grassroots, you know, all across America and across the world. This queen is an educator, an organizer, a mobilizer, a galvanizer. The next voice you hear is going to bless you. It's going to open your eyes, open your hearts. So get ready, open your ears, make some noise for the Dr. 𝕬𝖓𝖊𝖑𝖊𝖘.
What y'all know about Mincy. We know Brother James Mincy was killed on this date in 1982 by LAPD. So we say his name, James Mincy. Say his name. Say his name. We are here with the family of 𝕬𝖊𝖑𝖊𝖘, who was killed inside LAPD Metro Detention Center in 2016. We say her name, 𝕬𝖊𝖑𝖊𝖘. Say her name. Say her name. Say her name. We are here with the family of 𝕬𝖎𝖏𝖏, who was killed inside the Walgreens in Hollywood, whose killer is finally on his way to prison. We say his name, 𝕬𝖎𝖏. Say his name. Say his name. Say his name. And we say their names to summon them into the space so that the words that we speak and the actions that we take are righteous. We're so grateful that there are so many people out here. We're grateful that you're out here. We were asked today to condemn violence. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. We condemn the violence that is the unjust, genocidal occupation of the state of Israel, or so-called state of Israel, of Palestine. We condemn their violence. By the name of Donald Trump and his little band of minions of 𝕬𝖏𝖊𝖑𝖊𝖘. We condemn the violence that separates families. We condemn the violence that proclaims a Muslim ban. We condemn the violence that says they are anti-DEI, which is really just code for anti-black, anti-indigenous, anti-brown, anti-Jew. We condemn their violence. We condemn the violence that occupies indigenous land. This is indigenous land. We condemn the violence. We condemn the violence that stole black labor and refuses to pay reparations. We say reparations now. Reparations now. We condemn the violence that is still the fucking police. We condemn the violence of all these cops around here. Fuck y'all too. We condemn your violence. We condemn your violence. And as we condemn violence, as we say fuck fascism, as we turn up in these streets, as we say today is a good day, and they're only getting a glimpse of people power, we also say the answer to fascism, the answer to their violence is not liberalism. The answer to Donald Trump is not a Democratic Party who passes their violent ass budgets. The answer to fascism is resistance. So we're in these streets today, but we can't just be here today, y'all. We're grateful that you're here today, but we gotta organize, organize, organize. We need y'all to do, and I'll add Sheila's, the motherfucking work. The motherfucking work. So it feels good to march for a moment, but marching for a moment, or a day, or a week, or being angry at home, or yelling at home, and I love your signs, making signs, that alone is not gonna do it. They have declared war on us. There's nothing more dangerous than pretending to live in peace when they declare war on us. So when we are under attack, we have to like that. And we are so much more powerful together. So much more powerful together. So it's important that we say fuck Donald Trump. It's important also that we hate for our trans folks. It's important that you still say Black Lives Matter. I know it ain't 2020 no more. Together, and we're grateful to also be moving in multiple spaces. I'm going to pass the mic to one of my heroes.
Be careful, be careful. Hey, the headlights are end up falling down, man. Oh, you got it. Oh, you got it. It's going to fall down, man.
There's a lot of work to do, and let me tell y'all, this two-party system ain't working for us, right? These last elections, we have the two-party system told us that everything is going to be joyful, that everything is going to be okay. They have billionaires called us like Oprah Winfrey and Beyonce saying that everything's going to be okay if you vote blue. But guess what, y'all? Y'all see that didn't work, right? Because there's been a disconnect from the working class for decades in this country. And now, we're at a point of return, of no return, where we have to come together as people. So, like my sister just said, today is not going to cut it. But let me tell y'all, we're scared billionaires like Donald Trump, and scared billionaires like Elon Musk, and scared billionaires like Jeff Bezos. If we all withhold our fucking labor, if y'all don't give us what we want, and what we want is a fair democracy, and what we want is a working class that works for us, and what we want is some federal laws and protections, and what we want is a free Palestine. If y'all don't give us what y'all want, what we want, what do we want to do? We want to shut that shit down. One thing that we need to talk about. One of these days in this country, we're going to have to go on a general strike. A general strike. And we have to do everything that we're doing here today. We're holding our labor. And that means everybody here, your friends, your loved ones, your neighbors, they're going to have to stay home and do nothing. And I promise you, every billionaire in every corporate room will be sitting at the bottom of your knees because the working class says, hell no, we're not going to work today. And you're not making millions of dollars a day. So one more time. If we don't get it,
Look, Baba Keely, who's one of my teachers, is here, and if you be mad at me if I didn't ask you to do something specific. We want you to do something specific. We're saying, do you want your money to keep going to LAPD? Half of the city's budget is going to LAPD. You want your money to go there? Do you want your money to go to helping all of our folks?
Why is he not live?
We're going to present that in 2 weeks to the mayor. We're going to say, stop bankrupting the city. Stop bankrupting the city. Fund the things our people need. Just like you're telling Donald Trump, you're telling every fucking politician the power of the people will not be stopped.
I get hyped too.
From Sister Sheila Ryan, you're going to say just those 3 words.
I know, me too.
Can you guys repeat after me? Fuck Donald Trump!
Black lives, we matter here. With Black Lives Matter attack, what do we do? What do we do? Alright, we can't just chant it, we gotta be about it. Alright, so that means, what are you gonna do tonight when you go home? You're gonna go type in people's budget, 𝕬𝖊𝖑𝖑. Repeat after me, people's budget, 𝕬𝖊𝖑𝖑. Make some noise for Black Lives Matter. All right, up next we're going to have a wonderful speaker who's going to come and bless you with their words of message of their life story and their experiences to help you. So it's going to be the wonderful, powerful 𝕮𝖎𝖙𝖞 from DSA and JDP Long Beach. Make some noise.
Thank you. All right, thank you so much to SoCal Uprising for inviting me. I did not realize I was going to be on right after Dr. 𝕬𝖊𝖑𝖑 and Chris Smalls. So, quite the apropos. I'm Ted, I use him pronouns. Quite the apropos. I'm Ted, I use him pronouns. Long Beach and DSA Outreach. It's an honor to join you today as we take the fight and take the power back once and for all from the oligarchy that is taking control of this country. I want to acknowledge the risk that many of us take when speaking out, especially heteronormative capitalist power structure as elevated risk. Now more than ever, we need to protect each other from fascism here in Southern California, in the USA, and around the world. And I'd like to stress that our collective liberation, the liberation of everyone here, is linked to the liberation of the Palestinian people. And I particularly like to call attention to the misuse of the concept of anti-Semitism that's being used to attack, discredit, and now even abduct those of us who are calling for an end to the genocide in Palestine. For some personal background, I'm the child of interfaith parents who chose to raise me and my sister Jewish. On Sunday afternoon, Hebrew school, as young as when I was in second grade. I remember learning about the Holocaust and how the Nazis used propaganda to dehumanize Jews and other undesirable people, very much like we see in this country here today. Later, I was taught Zionist narratives about unreasonable Palestinians who inexplicably rejected peace every time Israel tried to make a deal with them. And early on, I began to question some of the Zionist narratives that always justify Israeli violence and portray it as a response, and portray Palestinian violence as terrorism and unjustified. Now I understand Israel to be an apartheid-based ethno-state, the polar opposite of a democracy. When Israel bombed Gaza in 2014, I went to my first Free Palestine rally. I got pushback from Zionist friends and family, both Jewish and non-Jewish, along with accusations that the people I was marching with were anti-Semitic. I saw that many of these accusations were based on ignorance and a lack of recognition of Palestinian humanity in Western media. During the Israeli bombing campaign of Gaza in 2021, I read an 𝕬𝖓𝖌𝖊𝖑𝖑 study that claimed to have found a rise in anti-Semitism online. But I saw in their methodology that they considered pro-Palestinian and anti-Zionist language to be hateful towards Jewish people, which I understood to be false. It was at that point that I realized that a lot of the accusers of anti-Semitism are cynical. They are not trying to protect us from anti-Semitism or shed light. They instead are trying to weaponize the concept to attack anyone who criticizes the Israeli state and its use of violence. I found this particularly offensive given that real anti-Semitism, like Islamophobia, like transphobia, like xenophobia, like anti-black and brown racism, and other scapegoating, actually is used to divide us and to draw our attention away from the real structural roots of our social problems, which are capitalism, inequality, and oligarchy. So when the Biden administration and the Democratic leadership insisted on greenlighting the genocide in the occupied Palestinian territories in 2023, many of us were out here protesting, and many of us were brutally repressed. While the Harris Walls campaign chose to ignore poll after poll, showing that the majority of Americans and an overwhelming majority of Democratic constituents want an arms embargo on Israel, many of us here were out protesting, trying to speak truth to power, and we were ignored. And now, as the Trump administration continues to support imperialist ethnic cleansing abroad, we will continue to fight for justice. At a time when the U.S. regime is trying to erase the visibility of our marginalized communities, especially our trans family and friends, when the state is increasing violence by ICE towards those of us who don't have state-issued pieces of paper, and now even some who do, at a time when our comrades are being abducted from campuses and from their homes for their political views, we need solidarity more than ever. So, yes or no, are we going to fight back against Trump? Or are we going to fight back against Musk? Are we going to protect our trans family and friends? Are we going to protect our immigrant family and friends? And are we going to fight for a free Palestine? Almost everyone here today is here because we're angry that our government is increasingly controlled by a tiny number of extremely rich and powerful men. This class of men who benefit from our vision also benefits from an economy built on exploitation, expansion, war, and tens of billions of dollars funneled into decades of oppression in Palestine. This same imperial force will and is and will continue to boomerang back to repress us here at home via an increasingly militarized police state, as 𝕬𝖓𝖌𝖊𝖑𝖑 so eloquently said a few minutes ago. The bipartisan Democrat and Republican support for this violence against the will of the people is proof that the parties do not represent us, and it's now clear the only way to organizing, joining groups locally, unionizing, contributing movements for liberation in any way we sustainably can. And to those of you who have been agitating against the genocide, this is new, I understand. I don't know what's new for me. And I invite you to seek information beyond what is sanctioned on corporate cable news. Watch the Oscar-winning 𝕬𝖏𝖑𝖊𝖑. Watch this week's new documentary, The Encampments, the Palestine movement. If we are able to the Palestine movement, if we are able to organize like we're doing here today, we will build power and we will create democracy and justice in our lifetimes. So let's call out false accusations of anti-Semitism when we hear them. Let's remember no human being is illegal. Being is illegal. And the release of 𝕬𝖏𝖑𝖊𝖑, 𝕬𝖆𝖑𝖏𝖑, and all our political prisoners. From Palestine to Mexico, border walls have got to go. From Palestine to the Philippines, and the U.S. war machine.
It's the charger. Yeah. Do you have your wire with you? No, I don't have it.
Okay, y'all.
You need to put back the just in case that one burns out. Oh, okay. You have the wire? I don't have the wire. You need to put back the just in case that one burns out. Oh, okay. You have the wire? I don't have the wire.
Thank you guys so much. Our next speaker is our host and a leader and founder of SoCal.
Make some noise! Make some noise! When I speak, repeat after me. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. I am a breaker of chains. I am a breaker of chains. I am the resistance. We are the resistance. You heard a lot today of what it takes to resist. It's going to take tenacity. It's going to take unity. It's going to take us coming together from the leftists to the establishment.